I wanted to talk about this idea of genetics and hunger. And specifically, if your genetics are making you fat, or if your genetics are making you more hungry. And this is something that a lot of people will often talk to me about. It's like, oh, being overweight runs in my family. And that could be true. Actually, it is true for my family personally. A lot of individuals in my family are very, very overweight. But the thing about this is, when we look at losing weight, it still is going to come down to calories in versus calories out. If you are able to eat less calories every single day than you burn in a single day, you will lose weight, period. This might be tougher for some though, because of the genetics that they have that are kind of dysregulating their appetite, in addition to a few other things. So when we talk about appetite regulation hormones, there's leptin and there's ghrelin. So leptin is something that makes you feel more full, makes you feel like I've had enough to eat. Ghrelin makes you feel more hungry. It kind of sounds like growl. Ghrelin is growling, so the growling of your stomach. So those two hormones in individuals who have a family that is very, very overweight likely has them dysregulated. So likely their leptin hormone might not be as sensitive, and their ghrelin hormone could be oversensitive. So when you think about these things, yeah, it's going to be a little bit tougher for individuals kind of coming in this category to be losing some overall weight. But, this is the big point here. It still doesn't take away the fact that calories in versus calories out is what's going to lead to weight loss. So it's going to be maybe a little bit tougher for them to limit their calories in, but that's still the underlying cause at the end of the day. Also too, another thing that kind of goes into not necessarily hunger, but genetics and weight loss is this idea that some individuals genetically move more. This is called NEAT, non-exercise activity thermogenesis. It's essentially all the fidgeting, little movements we do throughout the day, tapping our feet, talking very loudly, just moving, that's not exercise. Individuals who are usually very, very skinny or lean usually have a much higher NEAT than somebody who's overweight or obese, or maybe a family who is. So that's something that's totally genetic too. These individuals can almost burn 300 to 500 extra calories every single day just from all these spontaneous things. Maybe they're talking really loud, or maybe they're just fidgeting a lot, but that is profound. Remember though, this still comes back to calories. They're just burning a little more calories. They're just not aware of it. So if you are somebody in a category, in a family, also too, that is overweight, you might normally just gravitate towards eating unhealthy foods simply because your family does that already. You might also not be exercising together. So just overall, you have an unhealthy environment. So it might seem like genetics are causing you to be more hungry and making you gain a bunch of weight. But in all reality, all these things together are kind of adding to this idea that you're still eating more calories than you are burning every single day. So trying to maybe get healthier meals in your home, trying to get physical activity a priority within your family, trying to eat foods that basically make you feel full quicker. So your leptin signals get activated quicker and your ghrelin signals will go down quicker. So high protein, high fiber foods, foods with lots of nutrients, those are going to be the best ones for you if you are struggling with weight loss. And if you're somebody who always thinks, genetics play a huge role into this, they do to some degree, but it's not everything.